Yo, what is good, fellas? Hope you boys are all having a fantastic day. We got a lot to talk about when it comes to Madden 25. Kicking us off with a reminder about the MCS stream. This MCS stream will be taking place at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on November 13th. You're going to want to watch this stream to claim that free 6'4" free safety. Israel, not going to say your last name. The card looks good. Honestly, I have no idea who the player is. But if you do watch the stream and claim the player, you will also get 500 additional unstoppable XP. To put what 500 promo XP equivalates to, it's the same as getting 1,000 total offensive yards in any game mode. Same thing with getting 5 sacks, as well as scoring 5 extra points in any game mode. So it's kind of like, alright EA, thanks for trying. I don't think you're going to need this additional 500 XP to actually finish off the field pass. It really shouldn't matter at the end of the day. But hey, they tried something new. Reminder that the Unstoppable promo will be removed from the game on November 20th. Same thing with Season 3, which is going to lead us into our next topic for the day. Season 3 Field Pass. Like I just said, Season 3 is going to end on November 20th, which is 9 days away from now. So fellas, it is time to lock in and get your weekly objectives done. Now, on Wednesday, we should see some Week 5 objectives. On Wednesday, you're going to want to come in here, grind through these. Season 3 has 45 levels. You guys can see based where I'm at. I've done my dailies pretty much every single day, and I'm almost done with all my Week 4 objectives. I'm level 36. I know some of you guys are level 40. You should be able to finish off your Season 3 Field Pass come next Wednesday, which will be good. Get it done early before we go into Season 4. Reminder that the Premium Field Pass, you can buy it right now and get every single reward that you have previously earned. For example, if I didn't buy it day 1, I could buy it today and get up to level 36 worth of Premium Field Pass rewards, which is honestly a really cool concept, so shout out EA for doing that. We'll talk more Season 3 stuff the deeper we get into the week. Now, head-to-head ranked. My head-to-head ranked games have not been tracking properly. I've seen some of you guys in the comment section say yours are just fine. I've also seen you guys say it's not tracking. I don't know what EA is going to do about this. Honestly, probably nothing, but just know if you play a full head-to-head ranked game, there's a good chance you're not going to get any RP, which can honestly be good if you lose, but it can also be super annoying if you play a 40-minute sweat fest and then don't get your required XP to progress through your field pass. You're going to want to get done with head-to-head rank. The champion reward, Johnny Wilson, 6'7" wide receiver, high ball meta, we've talked about it. You're going to want it. You got less than 3 weeks to do it. RP not tracking, super annoying. I'll make sure to keep you guys updated on this and these type of videos every single night, but just know for me personally, right now, it hasn't been tracking good. Mut Champs, I haven't heard anything bad about it. Are you guys even playing Mut Champs? To be honest, I haven't been. But it wasn't tracking earlier in the year. When I mean wasn't tracking, I mean full-length games. So games went to the end of the fourth quarter. People just weren't getting the wins for them. Don't believe that's the case anymore. I could be wrong here, but pretty sure we're all good on Champs. Gauntlet. I expect to see a new Gauntlet player at the start of Season 4. Basically, by going 10-0 in the Gauntlet, you're getting a free million coins on Leo Chenal. Hopefully, the next Gauntlet reward is a banger. The last two, so Dalvin Cook and Leo Chenal, have been like, alright, can we get something a little bit better? The only other thing I really have written down to talk about tonight, I guess 2 things. One, the 1 coin packs in the store have kind of been on a heater. Like yesterday, mine was like an 82 plus elite. Today, I had like an 80 overall game time player. I don't know, I think with the overall increase, EA is actually making these 1 coin packs pretty solid. The 82 plus pack I had was also not a B&D, so I made like 20,000 coins off the 85 I pulled. So hey, EA, keep giving us heat for 1 coin. That's pretty much it. The store it's Sunday, fellas. Nothing new is coming to the game. I have seen that these training rerolls, the unstoppable rerolls, have been good, which if you guys have been following Madden for a decent amount of time, you know that is just not the case. Mystery packs, I've also heard that mystery packs are slightly good this weekend. These are just from people in the comment section and Twitter, so there's no actual proof of me doing it, but I trust you guys, so if you want to give it a shot, Unstoppable and mystery packs are solid. Season special offers, the only one that I think is like kind of worth your time is this 4 times touchdown pack. Now I'm waiting to open it to see if we get a level 45 reward in here, and if that's the case, we'll do a video ripping open all of these. If not, I just want to rip open the 4 times touchdown pack. I've seen some really cool pulls out of these, and for 80,000 coins, you're basically guaranteed to make some profit. Season tickets have been updated and reduced in price. If you want to max out any of your Season 3 players, now is the time to do it. Don't worry though, if you don't want to max out any of them, season tickets will transfer over 1-to-1 from Season 3 into Season 4. That's pretty much everything on the game today. We will do a market talk, and we also will have AKA reveals here in a few minutes. All right, so taking a look at the market, Jahmyr Gibbs did go up in price. Same thing with TJ Watt. Gibbs and Watt are the best at their position. It makes sense. They're going to be expensive. Fred Warner and Kamara have both tanked in price. This is huge. Reasons being, 1, overall increase, and 2, I think people are starting to realize that the October's Players of the Month will be dropping this week. Now, nothing has been confirmed by EA or Mut Leaks. This is all just pure speculation. I've been saying this for about 2 weeks now that I think it's going to come with the overall increase week. And I think the market is finally adjusting to that, which is a dub. If you've been wanting Kamara for, I guess, some time now, it's not a terrible time to pick him up right now, but just know he will continue to go down in price. Card I hate, and a card that should not be selling for 1.4 million coins, Hines Ward. It's a legend limited time. Fellas, legend packs are not good. People do not pull Hines Ward. People do not pull legend LTDs. We've talked about this. I've sat here and ranted about this on this channel way too much, and it's just something that I don't think EA is going to fix. Hines Ward was a really good card and worth 1.4 million coins. Like, we wouldn't have any issues. Like, Jahmyr Gibbs, a very good card. He's worth 2 million coins. Doesn't mean I think you guys should go out there and spend it on him. Hines Ward is not worth 1.4 mil. So at the end of the day, don't buy this card. Even if you do run a Steelers theme team, just go buy somebody else who is already faster. Shout out Randy Moss. I know they have the same speed, but Randy Moss is taller. Randy Moss is the answer to almost every time I have a wide receiver debate. Go buy Randy Moss. Kirby Joseph has gone down in price. I do think this is because of the fire opportunity packs. That also could be why Fred Warner and Alvin Kamara have gone down in price. I have seen people pull those out of that offer. It's a cool offer. The $10 give you the 83 or the 91 plus, I believe. Anytime we have an opportunity pack that's super boom or super bust, expect some of those super boom or super expensive cards to go down in price. There's just more of them on the market being pulled. I'm sure you guys didn't pull them. Maybe you did. What do I know? But people did, and they're making bread off it. Or if you want to go buy Kirby Joseph, now is not a bad time to do it whatsoever. The unstoppable champions, for the most part, are buys. If you guys can wait until Thursday, I expect them to go down. Take a look here after the market talk at the other Part 2 champions from Mut Leaks, and basing it off of those cards, these first 4, they're going to go down in price. As for the most feared limited times, honestly, every single one of these cards is a sell. If you want them, okay, but I do expect each of these cards to continue to go down in price. The deeper we get into the Madden cycle, the more 91s we're going to get, the more the cheaper these cards are going to continue to drop. Evan Ingram is the 4th best tight end in the game, so please sell off that card. Terrell Suggs, outside linebacker. The fact that Chris Jones and AJ Brown are some of the more expensive ones, please sell them off. Taking a look at the team of the weeks, AJ Terrell is actually a sell. We have a Sauce Gardner dropping with Unstoppable Part 2 as a champion, so that's going to be a really good card, and if you have AJ Terrell, I would just sell him off today for about 900k and just buy Sauce Gardner on Thursday. Josh Jacobs, nobody should be using. Cameron Kitchens is not good. He is actually pretty cheap, but still just not good. Dante Fowler, Russell Wilson, and Mike Gesicki, way too expensive. As for the AKA limited times, I like all of these cards. Andrew Luck is a buy. Icky Woods is actually going to be a buy. Deion Sanders is still too expensive for me. Legend limited times, I hate each of these cards. They're not good. They're not worth their current price point. But again, Legend limited times are impossible to pull. Now, Legend champions are a different case. I've seen the comments about Amon Green. People actually don't like him, so take that for what you will. Ty Law is a different case. I've been playing a lot of Ty Laws online. Makes sense. He's fairly affordable. 91 overall defensive back. Card is really good. I think he is a buy tonight. Another card that is going to be a buy, DK Metcalf. If you wanted to try him out, right now is a good price to do so. Jordan Mason and Vita Vea and any of the 90 overall limited times will be getting reduxed next Saturday, so expect their prices to continue to go down. If this is your first year playing Madden and you don't know what a rental is for a limited time, any limited time card in this game will quick sell for 350,000 coins. Anytime they get a redux, it's going to sell for less than Mason, on average, 350,000 coins. Obviously, there are the outliers like Tyreek Hill, Nate Wiggins, Xavier Worthies, but for the most part, the Reduxes are going to be below 350k, and the actual limited time will be right above 350k. Now, depending on what the difference is between the Redux and the actual limited time, sometimes it's better to buy the actual LTD. For example, if you want Jordan Mason and you can get a really good price on him, I consider a really good price on any LTD for 400k. That is a 50k rental. When you're done with the card, just quick sell him back and you're only spending 50k on him, compared to going out there and picking up Jordan Mason's Redux for 200k. When you sell him off, he is not going to be selling for 200k. You're actually going to lose more coins. Playing the market like that and using LTDs, especially when they're at their rental price, very good things. Rental price does vary card to card. For example, a card like Jordan Mason, anything under 400k is a buy. 420 is a little bit too steep of a price to pay, but for better LTDs, upwards of like 450, 500k, fantastic rental prices to pay. Because when you quick sell them off or you sell them back off, you are going to almost break even or lose like 50 to 150,000 coins every time versus buying the Redux for like 300k, and then when you're ready to sell off that Redux, he's back down. There's a lot of ways to go about this. If you guys have questions, let me know down in the comment section. I will happily answer them. But just know it's not always the proper play to go and buy the Redux. Sometimes buying the old LTD version can be smarter. Now, most feared champions, every single one of these cards is a buy. Do expect them to continue to drop in price as we get more 91 overall champions. Randy Moss is currently selling for 386,000 coins. It does make sense. He is a stud. Team of the Week cards, if you want them, sure, we will see 91 overall Team of the Week players. I do expect all of these 90s to tank significantly on Wednesday, so honestly, just stay put. If you have any of the more expensive ones, I don't hate the sell-off, especially like a Zach Bond or a Frankie Louvu. Move those cards, buy literally anyone else in the game, and if you want them back, get them on Wednesday, they're going to be cheaper. As for the 90 overall AKA champions, they're all going to, not going to tank in price, but they're going to get cheaper on Monday, so just wait for Monday. If you have any of them, sell them. Honestly, gonna wrap up today's market talk with just like a few quick things. It's getting really repetitive for me. I feel like you guys are probably thinking the same thing. Sundays are typically more of a sell day. Reason being, no content. A lot of people are on. You can list up cards for more expensive than they're currently selling for, and somebody will more than likely buy it. I typically like to list up my auctions Sunday morning, let them run through the day, and by the time I wake up Monday, most of my auctions do sell. Like on Monday, we're going to see AKAs. On Wednesday, we're going to see Team of the Week. Thursday, we're going to see whatever new promo we got, and then Saturday, Legends. So it's not like there's anything new coming to the game, and a lot of these cards are at their peak price today. The fact that we did see an overall increase on the previous week also kind of stands true to this point that the market is going to go down significantly. It's going to crash. I don't know what this crash is going to look like, but it's going to crash. And if you have any of these super expensive 90 overall champions, I would move on from them today. Shout out Booger McFarland. Card's good. He will be under 400k come next week. That is everything we got on the game. Again, Sundays, there's literally nothing to talk about. These Sunday update videos are the hardest ones to make because the only thing we have to talk about are AKA reveals, and I guess I try to do a market talk and whatever other updates we got to talk about. But typically there's not much. This was a graphic right here we talked about in my afternoon content prediction video, but it's basically all of the unstoppable champions. Unstoppable Part 1 gave us all of the lesser name, shittier players. Sorry, Dak Prescott, but I would rather take a Justin Jefferson, Derrick Henry, or Sauce Gardner card any day of the week. Unstoppables Part 2 is going to be freaking nuts. Like, Jetta's, Derrick Henry, and Sauce Gardner. There also is Jeffrey Simmons behind me, and Jeffrey Simmons cards, if you don't know, typically play really good in Mut. Unstoppables Part 2 might be one of the best just single content drops we've seen in a while. Now, when it comes to limited times, the only one we haven't seen is Trey Hendrickson. Maybe we see a fourth, but honestly, basing it off of those champions, I don't really care. All right, so here is this week's AKA drop. I don't think this is going to be the final AKA drop. EA was planning on this to be the final drop. I'm pretty sure they would have said something. Regardless, let's take a look at these brand new cards. Kind of disappointed in one of them. First up, Amon-Ra St. Brown, the Sun God. This is your vintage limited time. 92 speed, 92 jump, 91 catch, 91 catch in traffic, 93 deep, 90 medium, and 89 short route running with 92 spec. Out of all of the route runnings to tank on Amon-Ra St. Brown, you really think the short is his worst? All right. Taking a look, though, at the non-LTD Champion Edition, of the same Sun God, 91 speed, 90 jump, 89 catch, 88 catch in traffic, a 91 deep route running, 93 medium, 91 short, and 88 spec. It just mirrored as the non-LTD version champion look a little bit better than the champion. I get it, the champion does have 92 speed, but the route runnings, I kind of like that spread a little bit better than the 89 short. Now, this is the card I just don't understand what EA thought they were doing. Ted Hendricks, the Mad Stork, 89 speed, 87 excel, 88 strength, 91 power move, 93 block shed, 84 finesse move, power rushing archetype. I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't watch Ted Hendricks play football. I didn't even know who Ted Hendricks was before I started playing Madden Ultimate Team. But based off my knowledge, Ted Hendricks was a user linebacker pretty much every year in Mut. For whatever reason, they decided to make this card a power rushing archetype. Ted Hendricks is 6'7". Usually, he's one of, if not the best users in the game. Last year, Madden 24, he got an Easter card. That Easter card was disgusting. Everyone was usering on it. It was a fun time. Well, when I saw Ted Hendricks as the leak, I was like, oh, this is going to be great new user. No, they made him a power rusher, and you guys know how I feel about power rushing outside linebackers. I hate them. You can say, oh, Mos, you can just user on him. He's going to have like 45 catching. I'm already calling it now. They're going to nerf this card on the catching, and I'm going to be pissed, and it's not going to be good. We'll just have to find out tomorrow, but just know, odds are, I am not going to like this card when he goes live. We actually do have one last thing to talk about today. Believe it or not, I completely forgot to mention this. So mystery packs, you know how they got the update and they now cost 1,200 training? Inside these mystery packs, you can pull AKA packs. And out of those AKA packs, you can pull AKA tokens. You can spend those AKA tokens on free AKA players. So you have the potential to come in here and spend a ton of training, get AKA packs, and out of those AKA packs, pull tokens and also save them for tomorrow's AKA drop. The odds of you actually making this a reasonable investment and making your coins back on it, super slim, but it's here if you need it. Fellas, that is everything we got tonight. Again, Sunday's episodes, always significantly shorter. There's not much to talk about. The market doesn't really change. It just kind of sits and then goes down as the week goes on. If you guys need anything, let me know down in the comment section. I am all yours. But until tomorrow, I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Peace. Have a good one.